Hey kids, are you looking to get yourself a fun, fast, and reliable drift car?
Then get yourself a Mazda Miata, you fucking pussy!
And stay as far away as possible from this car. Ladies and gentlemen, this is before you buy a 1989 to 1994 Nissan 240SX. You see, I am about to shatter a lot of you guys' hopes and dreams. I know you see all those YouTubers buying 240SXs and turning them into drift cars and turboing them and all that, but what they don't show you is the absolute shitstorm that comes with owning one of these cars. We'll touch base on that in just a second, but first we'll cover a little bit of history. The 89 to 94 models are known as the first generation of the 240SX, and they're generally divided into two groups. The first one is the hatchback, and the second one is the coupes. Now, what makes this car so popular in the sport of drifting is its short wheelbase, low cost, ample power. Put a little asterisk on that because I personally don't think this thing comes with any power whatsoever. It's lightweight, and it's a well-balanced chassis with abundant aftermarket support. We'll touch base on that in just a second. Oh, yeah. By the end of this video, you're still in the market for one of these things. Just a little heads up, the 89 and 1990 models are powered by a naturally aspirated 140 horsepower single overhead cam KA24E engine with 3 valves per cylinder. Mind you, they didn't come with a turbo. No. That's reserved for the Japanese models because remember, America never gets the good shit. The 240SX received some bump in horsepower in 1991. The single overhead cam was replaced with a double overhead cam KA24DE, now with 4 valves per cylinder, and it made an astonishing, neck-breaking, in the back of your seat, asshole puckering 155 horsepower. What a lot of people don't know, especially if you want to get this car as your first car, is the crap ton of problems that come with a car, the crap ton of things you got to do to the car before getting it to that point. Not to mention, yes, there is a lot of aftermarket support, but remember, you're importing all these things from frickin' Japan, and they're expensive as hell. Speaking of expensive, let's go ahead and get into the ugly part of owning a 240SX, especially the first gen. Here we go. All right, the first thing we're going to start with, especially if you're an aspiring drifter, is a crap ton of rust, especially in the frame rails. The subframes are usually shot. There's rust where the stock spoiler used to be. Rusty battery tray. A lot of clunking noises when you're cornering hard, especially when the weight is shifted suddenly to the back. The fan clutches on these things are incredibly loud. The hatches always get rusted on these damn things. Mass airflow sensors, leaky power steering pumps, the timing chain guides fail, water in the taillights, it leaks oil like crazy, a lot of misfiring and sputtering, usually due to the coil packs failing. Not to mention that everybody and their mother thinks that there is an SR20 under the hood when there really is a KA. But if that hasn't changed your mind about buying one of these things, and you've made it this far into the video, let's go ahead and cover some of the performance aspects. About the first gen 240SX, remember it came with 155 horsepower, and that gave it a track killing 0 to 60 time. Are you ready for this? Are you sitting down? I hope you're sitting down. I know a lot of you guys are probably taking a shit right now on the toilet while you're listening to this, okay? 0 to 60, 8.8 seconds. Okay, now if that doesn't put it into perspective, a Ford Crown Victoria's 5,000 freaking pound police car, 0 to 60, is 8 seconds. This car is 0.8 seconds slower than an old Ford Crown Victoria. But not to fully bash on this car, because that's not the point of this video. The point is to give you guys what a lot of YouTubers and a lot of people don't tell you, and that's the ugly part about some of your favorite cars. Yes, this is an awesome platformer for drifting, especially if you find a decent one that isn't rusted to shit, and it is fairly easy to work on, and there is a plentiful amount of parts for it. But keep in mind, they will be expensive because they will be imported. Either way, I hope this helped change your mind or help you buy the car. If you guys have any suggestions for any cars you want to see me do a before you buy video, let me know in the comment section down below. Either way, it's your boy, Mr. Random. I'm going to go eat my food right now. We are having breakfast for dinner. Fuck yeah. Take it easy.